Today I want to talk about two types of efficiencies. One is resource efficiency, and the second one is flow efficiency. Now with resource efficiency, as it says, its focus is on the resource. So you have a resource or a machine or a person, some staff member, and the focus is to keep them 100% busy. So typically, the typical way of doing that is to create queues. And so this person, he's working on all these different people, or with a queue of people, and keeping them busy at all times. So the ideal here is, you're 100% utilised. Hopefully you're adding value 100% of the time to your clients. Now, flow efficiency. The difference with flow efficiency is the focus. The focus of flow efficiency is on the client or the object having value added to them. So with flow efficiency, you may have a number of different people working on that client or that object. And the idea is to move that object from the time that the need is identified to the time it is delivered, to reduce that time frame as much as possible. And so that client here has their needs met as soon as possible. This is what we talk about with flow efficiency. Now, as an example, I travelled to the Middle East, and the Middle East is quite some distance from New Zealand, about 24 hours travel away. And on my trip through, I had a layover in Korea, and so we all in our layover, when we arrived at the airport, we were told to, different people were told, just go and wait on the bus, and the bus will take you to your hotel. So I remember this is after 12 hours. When I arrived on the bus, it was half full already, and we slowly, more and more people came in, and eventually we filled up this bus. All these different people that came on the bus, and then the bus driver came onto the bus, and he took us to the hotel. Now, when we arrived at the hotel, there was a receptionist waiting there. They didn't have anything to do at that time. But suddenly, there was this big queue of people that came off the bus, and they came off the bus and they were like, okay, we want to get our room and get our things as soon as possible. So they jumped off the bus and needing to be serviced. Now this poor receptionist, who 5 minutes ago didn't have anything to do, now has a whole lot of people that he has to deal with suddenly. All these people here lining up, and it added extra stress on them, and also the wait time. There's a big wait time for the bus, being on the bus with these people, and there's also a wait time when they arrived at a hotel. So when I was in this queue, I was thinking, this is no good. What's another option? So if you had a flow efficient operation, your view would be on the customer. So one way of looking at this is they could have had minivans instead of buses, and they have a little bus driver in this minivan, and every 5 minutes a minivan would come past. Might be a number of different minivans that was taking to the hotel. Every 5 minutes on a regular cadence, they would come past and pick people up and take them to the hotel. They would move them up to the hotel. Okay, then you can see what happens. These people come off the minivan, and the minivan goes back to pick some other people up, and possibly a different minivan comes up, and the next lot of people come. Anyway, these are coming every 5 minutes, and it's a good cadence because the receptionist can deal with just 2 people, and they don't get an influx of a whole lot of people arriving at the same time. Now, we can see the benefit of this is, for the customer. It's great for the customer. Their wait time is significantly reduced. Probably a lot happier type of customer. And you can also see some other benefits from the hotel point of view, they've got this person who's utilised in a more steady fashion rather than in starts and stops.